Welcome back, viewers who may and or may not exist. Today, I am joined by my good friend, Goose.
Hello. I exist today.
For now. And I will be going back through and trying, again, the Deathrun mod. As you know, I have already tried this. That was the trial, because I needed to know more about it. Because clearly...
Trial by fire.
Yeah. Just clearly that I was in desperate need of knowledge for that. So, I'm going to get rid of that. Because that's not important. And we're going to start again.
Loading.
I was going to say, any remarks you'd like to make before starting this?
Sure. I have no idea what I'm watching. I have little to no playtime in Subnautica.
Yeah. But I did change manually where I'm going to be spawning. That doesn't help me because of how it is named. Like, that right there where it said Land Ahoy, that was what that was called in the settings. I don't know where that is. That could be in...
Maybe one of the islands?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it could be in 2 locations, but I don't know which one. Preferably, I'm hoping the one that doesn't have a Reaper as my next door neighbor.
Attention. Hull failure imminent.
But we'll find out, right? Alright, let's find out where I am. Underwater. Wait.
I don't think this is land.
Right, I'm like 90% sure I turned sinking off. What? Did I? Can I not look at that here? Is that not something that'll... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that sinking is off.
Huh.
Anyway, Alright. I thought I was going to be closer to the island. So I don't have a neighbor that is a threat. Well, mostly.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
You know, I did just say I don't have that much playtime on Subnautica, but I think I can say I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Not usually.
Oxygen.
Right. So... technical difficulties. We'll be back momentarily. Alright, and we're back, this time with a life pod that has not decided it wanted to go visit the backrooms on a vacation.
Not a great vacation.
For me, no. I lost literally my only source of anything. That, like, falling through the water, or the ground, literally screwed me over, because this is the only source I have for fabricating.
You'll be fine. Just mold it with your hands.
Copper is
I wish it was that easy, believe me.
Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Yeah! We're so survivable. Also, I'll specify, while we're just doing the basics, I did say I have little to no playtime, as I made a joke about it earlier. I know the basics. I can relatively get through the game. I don't know way more. I can get, like, partway into mid-game, I'd say. But after that, I'm clued.
Well, at least you'll know at least somewhat starting out with this.
Yeah.
See, this is the same thing that happened with the first one. This is not on the ground.
I thought it was a second ago.
No, it was floating.
Oh.
I just thought I should emphasize that a little bit more. That this is definitely not on the ground.
Well, good thing you emphasized it. I didn't notice. I thought it was on the ground.
You would have been clueless for an hour before I swam underneath of it. Inevitably.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't know why I would.
Of many habitat modules.
I'm sure I would have found a reason. other than just because I could.
For emergency safety, even though entering the life pod would also give that.
Yeah. But then they go through an animation sequence that I can't be hurt in.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct,
very
and
intelligent, I swear.
biomes.
I am not out of
Study recommended.
You are about to die. Sorry.
No, I'm not fading to black just yet. I'm fading to black. I wasn't fading to black just yet. Now I was. I'm fine, I swear.
That's what we all say.
That you're fine or that I'm fine?
That we are fine.
There you go.
That we are fine. Copyright boundaries.
Yeah.
We find our ways around.
Wait.
Even though nothing matters because I don't think we're getting paid.
No. Nice, not yet, at least.
Not yet.
Not that it matters, because apparently Subnautica's music is copyrighted anyway, so this would be getting copyrighted to begin with.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I noticed that when I saw the first video. It said it was copyrighted. So that was a fun little bit of information that I didn't know.
Yeah.
I always thought Subnautica's music was free use. I guess I was wrong.
No, it's funny because, if anyone knows my channel, I have, Plants vs. Zombies 1, just one episode because I stopped after that and my computer inevitably died. Then if you decide to catch up with my Bible worth of text and community posts, you'd know that, but I don't expect anyone to really read them to it. But, oddly enough, and I guess this is a little insider for anyone watching, I also got a copyright issue with it. Of course, it didn't matter because I wasn't being paid either, because I'm about just a small, maybe with a little, edge, like a little more edge. But, anyways, it's odd because at all times there's music playing, and it was only one bit of music. Whenever the music changes, I got the copyright notice for.
Weird.
So apparently, the rest of the music is fine and fair use, but specifically one bit of music. And to get even more in depth, it's when you go the day that's Walnut Bowl, it plays Loon Boon. That's the name of the song. I got a copyright strike for that, but nothing else.
That's really bizarre.
Yeah. I didn't care too much. It's just, I found it kind of interesting that that song wasn't fair use, but the rest of it's fine.
That's weird.
Yeah. Anyways, this isn't Plants vs. Zombies.
No, of course it is. What do you mean?
There's plants.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a zombie somewhere. I didn't realize that was 100 meters. Goes to show how much I'm paying attention, and that's probably going to get me killed.
30 seconds.
It's a bad time to be running out of oxygen.
Oxygen.
Still not out of air. Still got 6. 3 now, but had 6. You think this is more than 60 meters from the Aurora?
Probably.
I think it's at 60. Hold on. Momentary pause.
I'm going off of depth, so I'm thinking how far you were down and just thinking that horizontally. I think you are fine.
Yeah, it's 60 meters is how far the radiation gets out from the aurora.
Gotcha. Is that how it is vanilla, or has that changed?
I'm pretty sure that's changed because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because that's set to Deathrun. I don't remember what it is normally. Because I know you can set.
Gotcha.
I know you can set it to normal, but where's the fun in that? That just defeats the purpose of Deathrun. But I know. I think it may only be 20, 25-ish.
That sounds about right.
Because I know there's 3 difficulty level. Well, 4. There's 4 difficulty levels. There's normal, hard, Deathrun, and then Kara, which is Kara being the hardest difficulty.
Interesting.
So the I think the Kara difficulty setting for radiation out is 200 meters away.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think there's anywhere you can have the life pod spawn at that's 200 meters away from the aurora. Unless you spawn in the void, which I'm still not 100% sure if I can spawn in the void or not, because all of the names are incredibly cryptic.
As is Subnautica.
Subnautica in general is surprisingly not as cryptic as you'd think it is. But these names...
As is the death team.
Yeah. But the names for where you can have the life pod, yes, I did almost say Cyclops, spawn at is incredibly cryptic. Especially when when the prime example is called Land Ho. Shut up. This is land. Over there, somewhere. That's land. So that's not really that helpful. I guess this land is secure. That land over there isn't, but... I also love to point out I just gestured with my hand, because you can see that.
Yeah. Both and the viewers. Totally.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Thanks.
You're absolutely welcome. I love how it seemed like I got more commentary out of the trial, which kind of makes sense because I was going off of everything for the first time.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Well, just open your eyes wider.
Unfortunately, I don't think this is how Subnautica is normally. I think they somehow changed this. But what I do know is that this is going to be much worse in YouTube. Because, yeah, YouTube screws with brightnesses. So with how dark...
Oh, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, so with how dark this is, the YouTube video will be darker. Which is incredibly inconvenient, and I don't know if Subnautica actually has a brightness setting. Gamma.
That's kind of close.
I don't want to turn it up too high, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want the viewers to be able to see, but you don't want to trivialize dark for yourself.
I think this might be good. Yeah. Because it's just... It's my worry of blinding myself when it becomes daytime.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is like a slow change. I shouldn't have done that. Ow. I guess it's a slow change daytime, but it's still a lot brighter, so... Also, using the term slow very loosely, because it is actually very fast.
It's not instant.
No, but it's still really fast, so...
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Lead. That's the translation.
That's all that says.
Probability of interfacing
Yep.
with this facility is achieved by accessing
It's just
the control
one
room
like
in the
small
lower
word. That's
section.
it. That's all you get. That's all the information you have. It's all the information you need. Just
Yeah, I would add a lot more commentary if I knew what I would be commenting on.
right.
Like I see this, it's like I know vaguely where this is. I don't know what you're doing.
Grabbing the ion
Wrong.
cubes. That's literally all I'm doing because that's all I can do in here right now is grab these. Because believe it or not, this building on the surface is more considered an endgame building.
Yeah.
So it's the most you can really do in here at the beginning is go in, scan things if you have the scanner, get the ion cubes, open the doors, and get yourself stabbed.
Yay.
That's about the extent that you can do. I get to draw blood. We just take a moment to talk about how realistically that should have gone all the way through my arm.
Is broadcasting a message. Translation reads,
Just
Take your arm.
yeah, just thought I'd mention that real quick because realistically that should have gone all the way through. When you really think about it, with how large of a spike that was.
Translating background broadcast.
You almost missed that.
Yeah, I did. With how little health I have, I probably would have died. That'd have been my first death for this run, fall damage. Supposedly...
The game about mostly being underwater, you die of fall damage. That's
Yeah.
a hell of a feat.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. In the trial, I think I died 5 or 6 times to drowning.
Eh,
But again, that
lovely.
that had a reason to it. Of it started me 137 meters down with nothing. So that was a great experience.
Yep. I can imagine.
Oh yeah. But thankfully, since I am not 137 meters under the ocean in a hole, I will hopefully be able to get through this a little bit faster.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. It's still on Deathrun. I like to point out that things do more damage as well. I think it's it's in the settings. Come on. Where is it? I know it's here because I saw it.
It's right there.
Oh yeah, we have a personal crush depth. I can't go below 200 meters or I will die.
Oh.
I need to make a reinforced. Advanced reinforced suits to survive. 1.5 times to 2 times is the
Awesome.
is the damage multiplier. Not that most of the things that will probably end up even getting close to me to damage me will matter, because 9 chance out of 10, what those would be Leviathans. Guess what? Those one-shot you anyway.
Fair enough.
At least, well, let me rephrase that statement. The very least, the Reaper and the Sea Dragon one-shot you. And I always know that is because I know they have special animations for it, where they actually eat you. I don't remember. I know the Juvenile Ghost doesn't one-shot you normally, but it does a lot of damage. I think normally a Juvenile Ghost does like a quarter of your health.
Yeah, you're speaking in a different language, so I'm just taking your word for it.
I know. I'm hoping that at least someone watching this knows what I'm talking about. If not, then I'm I'm essentially talking to myself out of my ass. But I don't remember if the adult Ghost Leviathan one-shots you or not. You'd think it would. With how big it is, but at the same time, it has a really small mouth.
Yeah.
Fun fact, actually, with the design of the Ghost Leviathan, the reason its mouth is so small, if I'm remembering this information correctly, which there's a chance I'm not, and if I'm not, I will be corrected, I guarantee it. But they think, if I remember correctly, the Ghost Leviathan's mouth is so small because it feeds off of, once it becomes an adult and goes into the void, it feeds off of microplankton, because that's all that's out there. Like, that's all that's out there, so that's all it can really feed off of. I need to figure out where I can get cave sulfur. Because I'm not entirely 100% sure at the exact moment. Actually, no, I have an idea. It's going to require a bit of exploring, though. Well, exploring, navigating. I need to go this way. I know this sounds like a really bad idea to go towards the thing that may or may not explode within a relatively short time span, but I need to get to the safe shallows because that is the best place that I know of to find crashfish.
Yeah.
Which is how I get the cave sulfur, so I can make a repair tool, so I can actually do things. Who knows, maybe if I repair the life pod, it'll actually start fucking floating.
Who knows?
There's a wreck. Am I getting too close? I think I am. Because I think, yeah. I could have gone past the safe shallows. See, here's my thing. I don't know the location of the safe shallows off the top of my head because I usually pinpoint its location via where the life pod is. I don't think that's the safe shallows.
I know. It's there if you just close your eyes and imagine.
So, yeah, sure. I'll close my eyes and imagine, and then I'll be eaten by a stalker.
Ah, close enough.
Yeah, I'm mainly going off of rough estimating and guessing to try and figure where the safe shallows is. Because I'm not 100% sure. Is this a safe shallows? It's really close to the surface, so I want to say maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's usually a good way to pinpoint the safe shallows. This is really close to the surface, and is there like virtually nothing there. But judging by how much sand is here, I don't think. What? Oh, you know what? That'll do it. I may have gone a bit too far. I found the underwater islands.
Oh.
Now I'm just lost. Mostly. You're a cave. You should have crashfish somewhere, right? No? No. I think what's that? Is there literally only one quartz in this fucking cave? If we could this even be considered a cave? Like, in all honesty.
30 seconds.
I don't know. I'd love to point out that it said about ascending too quickly, but I was literally 30 meters off from what it is telling me is my depth.
Right. I'm mostly not saying anything because I'm also trying to figure out where the safe shallows are.
Yeah. I know it's close-ish to the Aurora, but unfortunately that is the best information I've got to go off of. I don't think I swam out far enough. I'm realizing how little I'm actually, like, moving towards this. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe that wreck wasn't as close to the Aurora as I thought it was. Maybe that's like a grassy plateaus wreck or something. But it's just not.
Maybe.
It's just weird, like, because this. Oh, wait. No, yeah. This is a grassy plateau. If I start seeing something saying about radiation, I'm too close to the Aurora. Go figure.
No, that's just a fish. They're irradiated.
Fish may be able to get irradiated in this mod. That'll be cool at least. I'm not entirely sure. Do you know how deep that goes? I don't think... Hey, life pod. Hold on. Detour. Do you know how deep this goes? I don't think the, safe shallows is this way.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
I may need to leave soon.
Maybe.
I see a data box. What's in the data box?
Data. Probably.
Thanks, genius. Where would I be without you?
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Who knows?
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, ultraglide fins. Something I can't make.
Scans suggest the Spirem supports the integrating new PDA data of network.
Too many sounds?
PDA data.
Uh-oh.
Mayhap.
We make it my first instance of drowning.
Oxygen.
Ow. Okay. That's I got killed by a biter.
Yeah.
That is depressing. I didn't even get killed by the bends. I got killed by frickin' biter. What'd I lose? Nothing to it. I don't like. That's just actually really sad. Oh, that's escape. I've done that too many times to count now. Alright, I need to try and, one, pay attention to my depth and how fast I'm ascending. That would probably help me. And two, figure out my orientation, because if I figure out my orientations, then maybe I can find it. This doesn't even seem... I have never analyzed this area too much, so honestly, this does not look great with how far, like, forward the Aurora seems. I think it's this way? Like I said, I always pinpoint the safe shallows by where the life pod is, which, go figure, not currently in the safe shallows.
Yeah. Are you on the right side of it?
The Aurora? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on the other side of the Aurora is, like, a small area of the crash zone. And then it goes to the void. It's, like, maybe, if we're going through, like, the meters, it's, like, maybe 2 meters of crash zone, and then void.
Oh.
Otherwise, like, the Aurora got, like, really close to going into the void. Granted, though, you gotta think of, with the, the story of the game of where the Aurora is at to begin with, like where the game is set at. All around, technically, it was really close to going in the void. Which, it's kind of interesting that how they made the idea of the void being around, and that this is just a giant volcano.
Yeah.
It's really interesting of how, I think this might be the Seychelles. It's actually really interesting of how they interpreted the edge of the map. It's not just like, oh, it's the edge of the map. No, this is a volcano.
Yeah.
Which also explains the lava the further you get in.
Right.
Granted, that could also just be like, oh, you're drawn to the center of the planet.
Sure.
But hey, at least they put thought into it.
Yeah.
It's like one of the few dev teams that'll actually put like a large amount of thought into their game.
I think there's a crack fish in here somewhere. Yeah. Right. Pretty sure there's one.
I mean, it's yelling at me about solve components, so I think it's in here. I'm gonna lose my ass. Ow! I told you. Where'd it come out from? There. I am almost dead. Please no sulfur. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, because I think I remember when I first played, which is probably the worst thing ever, I went into one of the small caves and heard, I looked, it went off.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I know about crackfish.
Yeah, being surprised by crashfish is one of the worst things in this game. The other worst thing is being surprised by a very silent Reaper, which has happened to me before. I almost had a heart attack. Because that's
so bad you almost had a power outage too.
Because it's the thing, like, that's not natural in the sense of the game, because it's supposed to be Reapers will, like, roar every... I think it's like 4 or 5 seconds-ish. I've never timed it, but I know it doesn't take long. Because it's a form of, like, echolocation, because apparently they have really bad eyesight. If I'm remembering the PDA entry correctly. And no, I'm not going to scan a Reaper to try and actually debunk that or not. If I scan Reaper, it's because I got lucky and got a stasis rifle out of a time capsule again. If there's even time capsules in this. I don't know, they could have disabled those too.
They disabled your legs.
Nah, I was gonna say how am I swimming, but then I remembered, oh yeah, arms.
Ignore that you were walking a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, it's only a couple minutes. I have really long arms.
Yeah.
Or a really short body, take your pick.
Both.
Just really long arms, but because he has such a tiny body, like, you can pretty much crouch under him without an issue.
Yeah. Even worse, you can walk under him without an issue.
I feel like this is going to offend someone.
No one has 6-foot arms. We're fine.
You do realize people get offended by things they shouldn't get offended by. Like, a lot, right?
Who's going to watch a Subnautica video and get offended? Who?
Would you?
Please, no, I challenge someone to watch this far, just to get offended because I said, long arm. Dare you?
To be completely honest, with the amount of people I've seen be, like, complaining about stupid things in comments to other videos, I don't have a battery. God damn it. It would not surprise me. How to make a battery?
Well, first you don't eat it.
Thanks. Wait a second. Apparently, I'm not allowed to make batteries.
Is it a different recipe?
It is, I think. I don't know why that's not in here.
Maybe you need to pick up the mushroom?
I don't think I ever even picked up copper. Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
Well, no,
that would do it.
No, because I picked up copper wire, because that's how I made the day counter.
Oh.
Because that required copper wire. Do I need the mushroom? Because obviously I have it unlocked. It's right there. Okay, I did change it, so this is now down to 6 instead of 10.
Gotcha.
Make it a little bit more reasonable. I love how, because of how close I am, I can quietly hear the Reaper in the background.
Huh.
I don't know if you can hear him or not. But
Ooh, haven't heard him yet.
I can definitely hear him. I'm not gonna mute the music, but I am going to turn it down.
I think I can turn your... Have your volume up. I swear I could turn the stream volume up. I don't remember how to do though. Oh,
This is the first time I've done this, so don't ask me for help. Granted, though, he is also really far, and I have the master volume down pretty low, just so I don't deafen myself and people watching.
Fair enough.
Because when I was making sure audio worked well in the trial video, it was really loud. Like, you could not hear me talking over it.
Oh.
But if I had adjust my mic in OBS, I would start peaking the mic. Which I'm sure nobody wants to hear.
You do that, people will start thinking their smoke alarm needs new batteries.
I don't know.
What? Find out!
Do not peek. Please.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's go figure. Trying to explore at night. Surprisingly hard.
30 seconds.
Wow.
Ow. I really need to pay attention to that.
Mayhaps.
I'm also almost dead.
Oxygen.
Still not out of air.
Nearly out of life.
Yeah, I'm almost out of my heart, not my oxygen. My lungs are fine. My heart is not.
My heart has stopped within the last twice within the last minute, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to enable the map. Whoops. I have a map mod, and I was going to enable it, and I completely forgot about it.
Oh.
Oh well.
Maybe that would have helped.
Detecting increased
Mayhaps.
foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
With what scanner? I don't have one. Yes. Thank you. Alright, now it's... I can see. I can look for things.
Wow.
I also noticed that if I move too fast, coming out of the life pod,
The Aurora's drive core
the
has reached critical state. Quantum
the
detonation will occur within 2 hours.
um yeah. Hold on. Yes, I actually forgot it was called. Decompression sickness. That's what it is. That meter, like, bugs out and stays at 0, even though it's technically increasing. Or decreasing.
Oh,
I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but...
I did earlier, but I didn't know it was.
Yeah, because it's... At least I'm assuming it's because I'm coming out and moving too fast out of the, life pod. Because I don't know what else would be causing that. So now... I need 2 acid mushrooms.
I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to the safe shallows. Well, now what? I'm not good with commentary. Oh no. What do I do? Alright, that's a new bug I've never seen before. Where? Blueprints to a rebreather? I want to stay now. No.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I've been dealing with a runny nose for the past couple minutes, and I did not want anyone to have to listen to me blowing my nose, because I'm sure no one wanted to hear that.
I just found out that if I can manage to make it's right there in front of my face, a modification station. I can make a photosynthesis tank.
Oh?
It's pretty self-explanatory. It takes the sunlight and converts it to oxygen.
Huh.
It's an
How does that work when you're underwater?
Sun. I don't know
Okay.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, how expensive is that then?
I don't know because I need the mod. It's the O2 tank, brain coral, which I can't remember where to find because I've never needed to get it, and glass. But at the same time, I need the modification station, and that
Right.
in itself is already expensive enough as it is. And then
New blueprint.
on top of that, I need to find an undeterminate amount of fragments because I haven't found one yet, let alone a scanner to scan it with. So I don't know how many I'm gonna need for that.
Huh.
But if I get a modification station, that may be nice to have.
Right.
It may only help me on the surface, but something tells me I'm going to be on the surface for a good while. Just a hunch. Well, I was gonna say I'm on day 2 and I'm not very far in, but at the same time, it's day 2.
Yeah.
I think it's just like I'm used to getting a lot of things really quickly, just because I know where everything spawns normally. Like to get really quickly, like right off the bat. But because I, kind of can't do that, I am essentially going into this like I've never played Subnautica before. Just like I've never played it, but I have like little snippets of knowledge.
Yeah.
And I think those like essentially little snippets of knowledge are essentially what is going to be helping me a lot throughout all of this.
Yeah.
I feel like once I get like some essentially stable footing and like I get like a sea moth or a prawn suit or something, I still can't make a battery. Why can I not make a battery? What did I break? I broke something, and I don't know what it was I broke, but I can't make a battery. Problems.
Does it need something else? Like a different station, or?
No, because it's crafted in the crafting station, because I did it in the trial.
Huh.
Because it's be under electronics. Hold on.
Yeah. I made it far enough to play, get a battery. I'm not that far behind.
Granted, though, it is also a different battery. It's not a normal battery. It is a.
Yeah.
It is a
The copper.
It is a copper zinc battery, and it's not rechargeable. Great. Not that I'd ever get that charging station anyway, but. Alright, I'm gonna see if I get this to fix. We will be back momentarily. Well, we're back. I can't figure out the battery. I think I am essentially soft lock with this, and I don't know how or why. So, unfortunately, by the seams of it, I'm going to... I don't care. This seems to be a very abrupt and annoying end to this run. I didn't want this to be the end to this run. I wanted there to at least get further than I did in the trial, but unfortunately, this seems to be about the same distance that I got. The only difference is there's two different reasons as to why. Hey, I don't think that's more than 60 meters.
No. It seemed like it.
Oh wait, no, it is. That's right. The air is highly unbreathable. Wait, I just had a brilliant idea. If I make the radiation suit, if they didn't change anything, I may be able to find batteries in the Aurora.
Oh, that's a roundabout way to save this.
If it works, I don't know if it will.
It's just a matter of you're gonna have to really use those batteries sparingly, because you can't charge them.
Well, here's the thing. The zinc batteries aren't chargeable. If they didn't change the batteries in the Aurora, they should be normal batteries.
Oh.
If I'm correct. And I think I have lead. Enough lead. I have exactly enough lead. How I have exactly enough lead, I will never know. But I have exactly enough lead. Fiber mesh. So I'm assuming, theoretically,
New blueprint acquired.
the I cannot breathe the air because it's irradiated, so theoretically I should be able to breathe the air within a radiation suit. I have Pathfinder. I don't know why I just unlocked that. Still can't grab batteries. That's still annoying. Alright, too far rush. Okay. This says unpaused, right? Yeah, okay. I've been recording for almost an hour.
Ah,
What?
it's nearly an hour. Just hanging out.
Yeah. It is,
Almost had a run then.
it's, yeah.
Feeling
And-
great.
Yeah. Almost had a run killer until I realized, wait, batteries spawn in the Aurora if they didn't change anything. Even if they are still zinc batteries, that's still batteries.
Yeah, and just like I said, you'll just have to use them sparingly.
Yeah. And with how many with how many batteries spawn in the Aurora, if the battery locations are the same, decompression sickness genius, then theoretically I should be fine. Radiation, immune. Good. I was gonna say, if I'm not fucking immune to this, can I breathe the air? This is the real test. It's not breathable, but I have radiation suit. No. That doesn't help me. God damn it. Okay.
30 seconds.
I may have a incredibly annoying way to explore the Aurora, and I say this because I'm gonna require the floating air pump.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
And the reason I say this is annoying is because of how much titanium this is gonna take. Good thing I have a lot of titanium. Because it's only, what? It's 2. Yeah, it's 2 for 5. Yeah, maybe I need to turn that other titanium, or that metal into titanium. Maybe that'll help me.
Maybe.
So, titanium gives each one of these metal salvage gives me 4, so I can get 10 pipes out of each. And I just made... So I gotta get 30 more pipes? So I'll have 35, correct? Doing that math correctly? Okay, it's unpowered. How many pipes do I have? 10. I have 10. Well, I am fine. Here's gonna be the annoying thing about this, though. Because I will not be able to get oxygen via the air, because, go figure, it's not breathable. While I head into the Aurora, I will periodically have to chuck this out and just use a pipe to get oxygen. Assuming this works. And thank God it does. I think if it didn't work, I don't know what I'd do. Because if it didn't work, then it'd be kind of like, it'd just be like, you have to really speed run getting through the Aurora.
Yeah.
Because once you fix it, the air becomes breathable again. Damn you, fuck. So, I know that the amount of pipes I have is not going to be enough. That much I know for a fact. But I'm hoping that I can at least get somewhere. This is also hoping that a Reaper doesn't come out of nowhere to surprise the fuck out of me.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Because I don't think the Reaper's AI pathing is capable of going into, like, the exploded area of the Aurora. However, that is not to stop it from doing that. Subnautica has had many bugs with Reapers. Just unfortunately, almost all of them being the flying Reapers. They're not fun. Thankfully, I myself have never experienced a flying Reaper, but I've seen people experience flying Reapers, and unfortunately, every time they've experienced them, it's when the Reaper has grabbed their sea moth or prawn suit. Which, when you think about it at first, doesn't seem that bad. Till you remember, if you're not in a sea moth or prawn suit, it does not have any gravity. So if a Reaper grabs it while you're not in it and throws it into the air, you're not getting that back. It will stay stuck airborne.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint vehicle signatures.
This is just gonna be a slow trek.
Yep.
Because normally what I do is I'd get a sea moth first and then make my way to... I'm getting closer, I can see the lights. Normally I'd get a sea moth first and then I'd make my way over to the Aurora because it's faster and arguably safer. But I don't really have that luxury to do that.
Right.
Because, like, if I could I can make a scanner. That's not the problem. The problem becomes getting batteries to power said scanner. I can't make any batteries.
Yeah.
And so, even if I made the scanner, I wouldn't be able to power it to even get any fragments. So literally, this is all betting on the fact that I can at least get some batteries out of the Aurora. And if I cannot get any batteries out of the Aurora, I very well may be screwed.
Yeah.
Speaking of screwed, I just remembered something.
Uh-oh.
That one. That right there. Hard. Creatures see you from further away. This may or may not go south. Let's actually not go south. I'll stay up north, thanks.
The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
He tried. I don't even know if this is gonna work with letting me breathe outside the water. That's my thing. I've never...
Yeah, no idea.
I have, one, very rarely ever used this to begin with. Two,
Right.
I've never tried to use it out of water.
Rod works. Question mark.
Ow. Stop it.
Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required.
It does work.
Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
These feckers are going to be annoying, though. How far can this go? What is happening back here? What is this? Alright, we're going to give you the head crab treatment. Or not. What? I don't have a medkit. This is probably not a good idea. They may or may not have changed some things, and they may or may not have removed all the boxes that spawn.
Caution. Scans show the digestive
Ah,
tract
no they
of
didn't.
nearby life
What is
forms
this?
contain
First aid kit.
human
I'll
tissues.
take it. Okay, so the crates do still spawn. So there is the chance I can get batteries.
It is possible.
It's just going to be a bit of a hassle until I can get inside. I so wish I had a propulsion cannon right now. Okay. Let's try this traversal thing again. Yeah? I don't know if this is how this was intended, but this is how I'm doing it.
Well, I'm sure the intended way was to be able to make batteries.
This is also true. I don't know what happened there. I'm out of pipes. I did not get as far as I was hoping I would get. This may be like a thing of I'll just need to make a lot of... I just need to like grind titanium or something and make a lot of I don't need this water. And I'll just need to make a lot of pipes and air pumps and just put them along the journey over.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I only need, like, one air pump and one pipe. Because, unfortunately,
Yeah.
as I found out, you cannot get oxygen just out of the air pump itself. Will I make it? I don't think I will. I might. But you cannot get oxygen out of the air pump itself. You need at least a pipe. I'm gonna spend most of my time in the Aurora killing these things, aren't I?
Probably.
How long is this recording for? Okay, an hour and 5. well, I think I'm going to end this video here. I got further than I thought I was going to, and I'm now, as I have yet to find a single battery, I'm getting worried whether I will actually be able to salvage this or not. But I'm probably going to end up doing off-screen grinding, at least for air filters and pipes.
Right.
Because I feel like that's just going to be one of those things that it's just kind of going to have to be done. Because I'm sure no one wants to sit here and watch me spend another hour looking for metal.
Oh, why not? Sounds entertaining.
I mean, with the right commentary, it could be. But I don't think we're going to make that right commentary.
Not for an hour.
No. No way.
Of
Not-
just doing the same thing over and over, especially.
Right. Because it's just like... Because it makes it worse as well that if I had thought ahead about this, I probably could have made a lot of air pumps and pipes before I was no longer able to breathe air. But now I'm gonna need to, like, always, like, throughout the exploration, I'm gonna need to take an air filter and a pipe with me. So I can even,
Right.
like, explore to get everything. But that's not, well, it is important. Whatever. That's not what the current discussion is. But, this was suffering, and I got to have a friend join me in this suffering. Though
Yeah.
I was the one playing, so I think I got more suffering out of it, but, you be the judge of that. But I'll end this video here, and I guess I will see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.